Hello and welcome to ZB Language Lab. This is Zaffar and this is the day third of English speaking for all. Okay, and very simply, very clearly, in the very simple English, I'll be teaching you English speaking and guiding you that how you have to speak while you are talking with a native speaker or with anybody who knows English. Okay. So first of all, in the first lecture, what we did is we had focused on our that's called we have tried to learn few rules that how we have to speak. In the second lecture, we focused on subject-verb agreement. That was important for speaking. For example, you are talking to a foreigner, okay, and you don't know what's the meaning of this thing that how you have to speak, okay. So you don't know the meaning of like she, and all these things. So how you have to act. But in today's lecture, I'm going to discuss something different. For example, you are talking to your friend. Okay. Now many students will say, sir, you are indeed talking in English, then how we will learn English? No, I'm not talking in English that is advanced English. I'm talking in a very simple, very clear English. Okay, which anybody can understand who just have had idea of English in the very basics. Don't focus on the grammar that why I'm using have had, why I am using I am, why I am not using I are and I is, all these things. Okay, so don't focus on this. Just try to have listening abilities. Okay, so in the day third, then while we are having conversation, what we have to do? For the first thing is we must focus on the sentence structure. Okay, for example, you are talking to someone, you are greeting someone. Okay, you are trying to introduce yourself. You are saying, hello, my name is Ravi, my name is Raju, my name is like anybody. Okay, so simple points are there. For example, you said hello, but additionally within hello, what you have to do? Okay, you have to say hello plus name. For example, you are saying hello to Mohan. You will say hello Mohan, how are you? When you are greeting, जब आप किसी से ना सलाम दुआ कर रहे हो, ओके, यू आर ग्रीटिंग टू समवन, आप किसी से लाइक आप कह रहे हो हेलो, हाउ आर यू, नमस्ते, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, ऑल दीज थिंग्स. ओके, यू आर सेइंग हेलो मोहन. फॉर एग्जांपल, मोहन इज देयर. फॉर एग्जांपल, योर फ्रेंड Raju is there. You will say hello Raju, how are you? Additionally, you said, but this structure you must memorize. Clear? I will not say just a single thing that you have to memorize, but this thing you have to memorize, the structure. Hello plus name plus how are you? Okay. Hello, how are you? Also you can say, you can, if you don't want to mention the name of the second person, there is no need to mention that. Next you will say, good morning, how was your day? Okay, how was your day? Good morning. Additionally, you can say, hi, I am John. What is your name? Now, if I say you, that you make a pattern for this. आप इसके लिए कोई रूल बनाओ, तो how would you do it? आप simply add करेंगे hello plus your name plus question. Okay, simple formula for this is hello, your name plus question. Like I will say, hello, I am Zaffar, how are you? Like team from my channel will say, hello, we are the part of ZB Language Lab, how you are, how may we help you? And at last we will say, nice to meet you. What is the meaning of nice to meet you is? Nice to meet you is when you are glad to meet someone. आपको किसी से मिलने से प्रसन्नता होती है. You are getting happiness after meeting someone. Okay, so this is the structure you must memorize and you must keep in your mind. Done. Now, when we ask for help, hello, like if you see the emoji For example, you are this emoji. You are not a person who is watching the lecture, but you are this emoji. Okay, you will say hello, asking for help and requests. Sentence structure, what you do is can, could, may plus you plus verb. This is the thing, my dear students, you must memorize, because I am bringing these lectures after having a lot of research. Okay, I'm not just picking up these things and writing here and will teach you. No, मैं बड़ी क्लियरली और बड़ी रिसर्च करके आपके लिए कंटेंट लाया हूँ. Why? Because I think that everybody must have the idea of how to speak English. Okay, the myth is we have to memorize the grammar, sentences, and all these things to speak English. No, that is not the right thing. You must have the idea, but that is not important for us. Okay. For example, I will say, can you help me? So we'll use can, we'll use you, and help verbs first form. Again I am saying you, whenever you see, one second, how do I write here? Whenever you see any models, okay, you must add after the model verb will be first form. Okay, can you help me? Can you help me nahi hoga, it will be it would be can you help me. Okay, now the sentence is can you help me? Could you repeat that, please? If you want the teacher to repeat something, okay, like for example, you are not understanding my language, okay, you will say, sir, can you repeat this? Okay, you will say, sir, could you please repeat that content? You will say, sir, could you please repeat the, or you will say, sir, could you please translate this thing in Hindi or Urdu? Okay, why is it so? Because you are a learner now, okay, you are not an expert, for example, okay, but indeed you are, if you are understanding my language. If you are understanding the language skills, it means you are indeed an expert. Next is, may I borrow your book? For example, you are requesting someone to give you a book. Okay, you say, may I borrow your book? Why is it so? Because you want someone to give you a book. Okay, now there is another word, lend. Okay, but there are two differences between lend and borrow. If I tell you to that's called vocabulary point of view, the lend it, for example, I am giving you a book. Okay, so I will say I am giving you a book for few minutes, after that book is mine. Okay, it means it is not your permanent book or your personal book, but it is my own book and I am just giving you. I will say I am lending you a book. Okay, but when I request you, please, can you please give me that book? Because that is your notebook, no? That is your book, that is not my book. I will say, can you borrow me that book? Okay, next is, would you mind opening the window? Why I am doing it? Because would is used to have a polite request. Additionally, would is used to have an offer as well. You would say, would you like to take coffee? Would you like to have tea? Okay, but here, would you mind opening that window? I'm just claiming here that if I ask you to open the window, would you mind it? Okay, wouldn't it a bad thing? क्या ये बुरी बात नहीं होगी? If I request you to open the window, okay. So ये सब बीच में add ना करते हो. There is no need to add all these things like we say would you, if you don't mind, how are you, please, good, and all these things. We simply say, would you mind opening the window? Okay, now when we say that when we are making small talk, how is it so? The sentence structure would be what, how, where plus verb plus subject. Now you say, sir, we had been learning subject plus verb plus object. Now as of now you are saying that we must study where plus verb and after that plus subject. Yes, you need to do it. Okay, for example, you will say, what do you do? Okay, you will say, what do you do? Why is it so? What plus verb plus subject. Okay, simple is there. What do plus subject. Okay, and when I said I work as a teacher, my answer is subject, verb, object. This is the simple, huh? This is the basics of grammar. Okay, my next question would be, how was your weekend? Here is how plus verb plus you and your is used as a subject here. But when we say that Now students will say, sir, this is the part of active and passive voice because we are using a subject at last, so it becomes object. No, this is not the right thing. Clear? So it was fun. I will simply say it was fun. And if I say that you know all these things, अगर मैं कहूँ कि आपको ये सारा आता है तो how it would be, आपको कैसा लगेगा? You will say no sir, हमें तो कुछ नहीं आता. But यकीन माने you all know about this making small talk. Now how? Let me tell you. For example, you would say, what do you do? आप क्या करते हो? What do you do? Okay, we simply in our daily life ask someone what do you do? What is your name? But at that time, when we are asking the question to someone, okay, for example, you are asking a question to Kavi. Okay, you are asking a question to Kavi and you are actually Ravi. So जब रवि कवि से कुछ पूछे तो क्या करेगा? देखो, when Ravi will ask a question to Kavi, Ravi will use this format like question plus verb plus that's called subject. I don't have the eraser option, I think, available here. Okay, so adjust it. Next lecture I will do question plus verb plus subject. But when Kavi will respond, his response would be in the structure of subject, verb plus object. Now, the verb will be according to the sentence. The object also will be according to the sentence. Clear? According to the tenses as well. But here, what simple is, we will say question plus verb plus subject. For example, Ravi. For example, you are Ravi. Okay, you will say, where are you from? You are asking to me. Okay, where are you from? For example, you are Ravi. Ravi will ask to Kavi, where are you from? Now Kavi will reply, I am from India. Okay, subject is I. Am is not actually the am, but it is am. So am is a helping verb, so we will simply say it is a verb. Now India is an object. Clear? Okay, so this was all about making small talk. Now next is saying thank you and sorry. Now I don't know why students use this symbol in both the manners. Okay, like if you see the WhatsApp language, we do use say that this symbol as when we are hand folded, we are requesting someone. Okay, with folding over hand, हम कहेंगे sorry, or we simply say oh wow, thank you. At that time also, जब भी आप, for example, you are talking to someone, you are saying hello, how are you? She will say wow, I'm fine, thank you for asking me. She will be very much excited. Okay, but again, when she did that mistake, she will be very much sad, and at that moment she will say, oh sorry, how are you? But again she will not be excited, but she will be sad, but in the same moment. So we simply can say that this may be considered as an emoji of exclamation sense. Okay, for example, you don't know exclamation, don't worry, I'll teach you in the active, that's your passive speech series. For example, sentence structure is thank you, sorry, plus for, plus known via verb, plus ing. How is it? Guess. How is it? For example, I am saying you that please do it. Okay, but you are not going to do it. You will simply say, sorry, I don't want to do it. Okay, simply this is, sir, I don't want to do it. Now, why are you saying it? I don't. You will add sorry plus if there is a reason, you will add for. Okay, plus known. For example, I is a known, and for example, I is a subject as well. So we can say known की जगह हम subject भी add कर सकते हैं. Plus do can be considered as a helping verb, but again we say that it is a verb. Okay, so this is the story all about it. For example, you will simply say thank you very much. You will say you are welcome. Thank you very much. But leave it, after the second sentence, subject plus verb, for example, sorry plus for plus being plus late. Why is it so? I'm sorry for being late. Whenever somebody do a favor to you, you will say thank you. Add thank you for this. Thank you for asking me. Thank you for your help. Okay. Now you will say thanks for helping me. Thanks is added there for plus verbs gerund form. It means ing form is there plus me. And the someone will reply no problem. Okay. Now we did small task. We did saying thank you. Now we will do answering a code. Okay. For example, what we studied earlier, we will now apply that. For example, you are going to restaurant. Okay. What you would do there? You would simply say, "भैया, मुझे ना I need a restaurant. I need a coffee." Okay. Simply आप कहेंगे. But if you want to do that thing in the very in the request manner, like you want something, you will say, "Can I have food item?" Like you will say, "Can I have a cup of coffee, please? I would like a sandwich." It's not sandwich, it's sandwich. Could you bring me the menu? It's not menu, it's menu. Okay. So simply what you have to do is can plus I, may plus I. Not may, but also you can use any model. Okay, you will use any models plus have. Okay, simply say plus food item. For example, you would say, could you bring me the menu? You would say, I'd like to sandwich. Can I have a cup of coffee? Can I have a cup of tea as well? Okay. So अब की बार जब भी आप रेस्टोरेंट में जाए, do use these things. And at the I think second last slide is shopping conversations. For example, you are going to buy something. Okay, आप ना कुछ खरीदने जा रही हो. You are going to a mall. Okay, what you would do there? You would use sentence structure would be how much plus does plus this plus cost. Okay, how much is important to use? For example, you would say you are buying a shoe. Okay, you will say how much does this cost? इसकी कीमत क्या है? How much does this cost? Additionally, you would say, do you have this in red? Okay, like girls would specifically do by dividing the things by asking for color again and again. You would say, can I have this in the pink color? Can I have this in the black color? Can I have this in the white color, in the red color, and all these things. And can I pay by card? Okay, like for example, you don't have cash. You would say, can I pay by card? Additionally, you would say, can I pay online? So why you are doing all these things? Because can I, earlier we said, now 1 second, let me go back to the slide. Can I here plus, for example, leave it have को छोड़ दो. In the shopping context, you say, can I pay? Can I plus verb, like plus food is there. Okay, so you would say, can I pay by card and all these things. Clear? So when you ask for directions, what you would do there? Additionally, keep the structure in mind. Where is plus location? Nothing. इससे ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं करना यार. Simple where is बोलो plus location. Where is Jammu? Okay. Where is Srinagar? अच्छा. Additionally, you would say, excuse me, where is the nearest ATM? Where is J&K Bank? Where is Punjab National Bank? And all these things. And the person will reply, go straight and turn left. Okay, it's next to the supermarket. Any answer could be given. Okay, some like for example, you would ask me, sir, where is the nearest ATM of State Bank of India? I would say it is near the J&K Bank. Or additionally, I would say it's near the that's a PNB. It's near the SBI branch. Okay, so it's next to the supermarket as well, I would say. Okay, so this was all about today's lecture. I think we are on 19 minutes and some seconds. So we covered the day third, but final you have to do few practice things. Okay, sentence structure is create your own sentences. I don't know what structure you would follow, but answer these things. If you are watching the lecture, must answer these things in the comment section so that I can have idea that you are studying something. For example, you would say, what do you do? Answer the thing in the comment box. You would say, sir, I am watching your lecture, but don't do that. I watch your lecture. अगर ये sentence ना present indefinite में है तो answer must be in indefinite. Okay, do whatever you want to do. कुछ भी दो बस answer दे दे यार छोड़ो. How was your weekend? इसका आंसर पीछे दे के आया हूँ, यू मस्ट डू दैट. Where are you from? इसका आंसर भी already given there in the slides. Next is speaking challenge. Okay, now I cannot hear what you are speaking, what you will do, but record yourself speaking for 1 minute. Do whatever you want to. For example, the recorder is there in your phone or tablet or laptop. Do record there something, and for example, additionally, for 1 minute, speak something. यार कुछ बोलो. Do any anything. Just कुछ बात करो. Do anything. At least if you cannot speak to anybody, just go in front of a mirror and mirror के सामने कुछ बोलो, and you additionally can speak. You additionally can think in English as well if you don't want to speak. Okay, so what we did today, the key takeaways were summary of today's lesson is we learned some structure for daily conversation. Yes, we practiced greeting, small talk and polite expressions. Polite क्या होता है? बहुत नरमी से. Okay, we understood shopping, ordering food and all directions. We spoken for at least 1 minute if you have spoken. Okay, so next in the next lecture we will do talking about yourself. Okay, like how you have to speak. So thank you so much for watching the lecture. I hope आपको lecture पसंद आया होगा. If you like the lecture, must like the lecture by clicking on like button as well, and subscribe the channel, as well as please share this among your friends so that your friends also could get benefit, and ताकि आपके दोस्तों को अगर इंग्लिश आना शुरू होगी तो you easily can talk to them as well. Clear? Thank you so much for watching the lecture. कुछ भी आपको if you need any type of recommendation with me, you simply can write me on. This is my Instagram handle, English with Zaffar. This is the username of my Instagram handle. Additionally, you would simply search, if you simply search Zaffar Bajjar, you can get the idea there as well. Okay, so thank you so much for watching the lecture. Again, कुछ भी suggestion हो तो आप मुझे Instagram पे भेज सकते हैं. अगर आपको कुछ content की PDF चाहिए तो simply you would search the same thing, English with Zaffar, on that's a Telegram channel. So if you don't get it, simply search ZB Language Lab, तब भी आपको वहाँ पे ये चीज अवेलेबल हो जाएगी. ठीक है, थैंक यू सो मच.